Hopefully you didn't get dizzy. So as you're moving, make sure that you're loosening up those arms, loosening up the hips. There. My computer is giving me issues, right? Because it's cloudy. So I know you've been twisting side to side. You can go ahead and start going into the arm circles. So just nice, easy forward circling motions, right? Trying to keep those arms just moving. Doesn't have to be huge circles, just whatever feels good to you. So today we're going to do a lot of balance work. So that's exciting. So it's not going to be crazy like cardio, but your balance is going to be working. Now we're going to reverse those circles. So just going backwards, trying to make sure that you're keeping those shoulders relaxed. And then we'll go into our door openers. So hands together, arms come wide and squeeze, right? So we're just going wide and squeezing, trying to wake up the chest, wake up those shoulders. My shoulders need to wake up. Everybody's does. Right, so we're going to go 3 more. Here is 1, here's 2, here's 3. Now you're going to do ski arms. So you're just going front to back. And you want to just try to let your shoulders kind of relax from the socket there, right? You're not trying to force this movement. It's just kind of moving and loosening up those arms front to back. So we'll go about 10 more seconds here. And then we're going to go side to side with those arms, right? So we're going 1 more. Now you're going side to side, right? So you're trying to touch that opposite hand to that opposite shoulder. So kind of like a speed skatery type motion, right? And the more you can kind of move those arms and loosen up, the better, right? We're going to go about 10 more seconds here. And then we'll get those legs moving. So we'll 1 more to each side. And then you're just going to have those knees marching, right? Pretty classic move. And taking your time with it. Remember, I like to have my hands right at my waist, just so I can try to get my knee to touch my hand. So it's really whatever you want to do, right? If you want to do something more exciting with your arms, you're more than welcome to, okay? So we got about 15 seconds here. Then we're going to go into some calf raises because we got to make sure our ankles and calves are ready to balance today. We got 5 seconds. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going into those calf raises, right? So we're going up on our tiptoes and back. Tiptoes and back. So you're trying to come up nice and tall, right? You don't have to go fast. Make sure you've got that focal point, right? You might as well pick a good focal point today because you're going to need it all day long, or all workout long. I guess you don't need a focal point all day long. Maybe though, right? So we're going to go 3 more, and then we're going to do kind of like a prancing calf raise, right? So we're going to do 1 more. So you're going to let your left knee bend forward, and you'll go up on your left toe. Then you're going to push and switch, right? So here I am with the front view. Here it looks like with the side view. So you're going to kind of point and push. Point and push. So your feet will pass each other. You're in a calf raise, and then you switch which foot you land on. So a little bit of coordination. It kind of almost looks like you're doing like a running motion, right? Look how cool you look if you have your arms in. People will be like, oh my gosh, they're running in slow motion, okay? But you're just kind of going side to side just so we can get your body ready to balance, right? We want to kind of throw off your balance, add a little bit of coordination this morning. So I hope you drink your coffee. And we're going to go 15 more seconds here. And then we're going to go into some more balancing type moves. So just going side to side, taking your time with that motion. Don't feel like you have to go fast. If you want to go faster, you could, look, right? You got 3, 2, 1. So now what you're going to do, you're going to have your arms up. You're going to go same elbow, same knee, and then back up. Okay, so you're kind of doing an oblique type march, right? So you're just coming down, squeezing, coming down, squeezing. So on this, we're shifting our weight side to side, right? So whether you know it or not, you're working your balance, right? Because you're only on one leg when you go up. How neat is that? So neat. Everything we do is neat. We're going to go 5 more, then we're going to go into opposites. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to come across and across. So we would still want to have those arms up high, right? Just so we can get those shoulders warming up with it. And same thing here. Every time you're switching sides, you're on one foot. So we're already getting those balance muscles in gear. So we got about 15 seconds. Right? And then we're going to do some isolated balance moves before we get going. Whoop, almost tipped over. Shoe got caught in the red. So we got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're just going to get nice and tall. You're going to keep your left foot down. Your right knee is just coming up to your waistline and then back down. So with your right foot, we just want to touch our toe and then back up. Toe and then back up. So it's nice and controlled. You're trying not to put much weight on that right foot, right? So if you did need something to hang on to, you can, right? Chair, wall, couch, whatever you got near you, right? Just make sure it doesn't move. So now you're going to let your right knee come up and you're going to pulse. Okay, so you're trying to pulse up and down. If you need to be closer to the floor, that's fine. You could just tap your toe and come up and down like that, right? So the higher it is, the harder it is, right? And you're going to notice it's going to burn through that hip flexor. It's going to burn through that quad. And then you're just going to hold. So if you can, you're going to keep that right leg up high. You need to have just that right tiptoe just barely touching the floor, right? And that knee bent, that's fine too. Okay, you're going to get the same benefit. 5 seconds, then we're going to switch sides. Got 3, 2, 1. Okay, so right foot stays put, left leg is going to come up, tap that toe down. So up and toe. So remember, you want to focus all of your weight in that right leg, right? And you might notice one side you're really good at balancing on, and the other side you just really are on the struggle bus. That's okay, that's normal, right? You're not going to be perfectly balanced on both sides. That's just how it is, right? And if you are, you take a video and I'll be like, wow, you really are. You're perfectly balanced there. So now you're going to have that left leg come up. You're going to pulse. Remember, you can have that knee up higher, right? Or you can just have it kind of just gently above the ground and you're just picking it up. So it's a small motion, whichever variation you need to do. Again, you can use a chair, you can use whatever. We're going to hold, so you're keeping that left leg up, or you have that left toe just gently on the ground. But we got 5 seconds here, right? So keep on holding that leg up as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings a little bit. So you're just going to start with just forward kicks, right? So you're just kicking forward and back. And going side to side. So don't worry about how high up you kick. We just want to get those hamstrings a little bit activated today, right? They don't want to be left out. You don't want them to be left out. And we're going to add our arms here in about 10 seconds, right? So we'll do straight arms with it. And we're going to start with our arms up high. And you're going to go opposites there, right? So you want to have those arms up nice and straight. You're reaching across. You're taking your time. And again, this has balance and coordination to it. So if your leg's kicking away high, or you feel kind of wobbly, just don't kick so high, right? Go in a range of motion that feels good to you. If it doesn't feel good to have your arms up, bring them a little bit lower, right? So lots of ways you can modify it if you need to. So we got about 10 more seconds. Then we're going to get rolling. Okay, so we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you're going to need 1 dumbbell. So what you're going to do, your right arm is going to have the weight. Your left leg is going to be moving. So you're going to curl, your left knee comes up, you'll press, you'll come back, that leg comes down. So on this, if you're modifying, just have your left tiptoe just barely on the ground. Don't feel like you have to bring it up, but we're going to stick to one side at a time. So you're going to curl, lift that knee, press, your arm comes down, that leg will come down. Curl, press, back, down. So your goal is to try to get that left knee up as high as you can, right? So waistline is about as high as that leg will go. I haven't seen anybody go past their waistline. And it's nice and controlled, right? So your right leg should burn with this. Okay, if you feel real wobbly, remember, just keep that left toe down, right? And do that curl and press. It's gonna work you just the same, right? It's just a little bit easier and not gonna make you fall over. And I don't want you falling over while you're at home, right? So don't feel like this is a cop-out. It's not, right? If you need to have that toe down, do it. It's still gonna burn you. It's still gonna get that balance, okay? We have 15 seconds. And then we're gonna switch sides, okay? So we got a lot of arm and leg balance moves like this today. Okay, so take your time with each move, all about control today. 1 more. Okay, and then we're gonna switch. So left arm has that weight, right leg will be coming up. So you're gonna curl, press, back, down, right? Curl, press, back, down. And remember, if one side you feel like that leg's just not going to go up, that's okay, right? You don't have to do the same thing on both sides, right? Remember what I said, sides are not created equally, right? You're going to have a good balanced side, and then you're going to have a side that you're like, oh, balance, what's this? Okay, nice and controlled, taking your time. Remember, it does not have to be fast, right? I'll tell you that all day long. It doesn't have to be fast. You can just enjoy the move, right? Lots of control. Balance is hard. That's why we practice it. Does it get easier? Kind of, but I get harder. So we got about 2 more here. Here's 1. Here's 2. And you're gonna set your weight down. So what we're gonna do here next, you're gonna have your right leg is gonna stay put. You're gonna bend that knee. You're just gonna tap your heel forward and back, right? So you're tapping forward and back. Here's your side view, okay? So on this, you wanna pump those arms a bit. With that left leg, there's not much weight in it. You're just tapping and back. So this kind of is a little bit of a cardio-ish move if you're moving quick enough, but it's also gonna fire up that right leg, right? Because that's your stabilizing leg, okay? So you're extending and back, right? Tap the heel, tap the heel, tap the heel, tap the heel, right? So you're keeping that right knee bent. You're pumping those arms, right? That's gonna help with balance. Arms are there for a purpose. Your arms just aren't decorations, right? They hold you up. Remember, if you don't think your arms help you with balance, try to go for a walk today and don't use your arms, okay? We're almost there. We got 10 seconds and we're going right into that left leg. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to that right leg. So left knee's bent, tapping back, right? Use those arms, pump that leg. So for me, I'm usually better at balancing on my left leg because I'm right-handed. So when I grab something with my right hand, guess which leg I balance with? My left, right? There's a fun fact for you. So today, you can test that too. If you're getting something out of a cabinet or even opening a door, you should notice which foot you step forward with. Is it your left? If you're right-handed, I bet it is. Right, and we're pumping, we're moving. Keep that left knee bent. We got 30 seconds and we're grabbing a dumbbell again. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't this a fun move? It's kind of a dance move, right? I don't know what you call it. The heel tap giddy up. Ha! I should name dance moves now. 10 seconds. You are almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. You're gonna grab your dumbbell, right? So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do 1 leg at a time. And we're going to do a tricep move. So you're going to have your left leg is going to stay bent in front. Your right leg is going to start back. Then we're going to have our weight over our head. So you're going to do a tricep extension. Then you're going to bring that weight down. You're bringing your right leg up. You're going to land back, right? So that's pretty advanced with balance. If you modify, right, just break it down step, 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 right? So you can break it down into steps. You'd step back, you'd step in, you'd step back. Okay, so I'm showing you how to modify and build into this move. If you don't feel like you need to modify or build in, that's fine. I'll join you in just a second, right? After I keep on showing you how to brace this, right? So if you're ready to move past that, you're just gonna step or step and go, right? So nice and controlled. Whichever variation you feel like you can do, okay? And maybe you start out unmodified and you need to modify, that's okay, right? Take your time. Try to just tap that right toe down and back, tap and down. So most of your weight's on that left leg, so it should be burning. Okay, we got 15 seconds until we switch sides, right? Nice and controlled. Find that focal point and stick to it. Okay, 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, so now, right leg stays put. The left leg is going back, right? So I'm going to start modified. You can start that way or go the other way. Ready? And go. So I'll tap. I'll come up, bend in and down, right? Tap and do our tricep. Press up, come in, and back. So remember, you can do the 3 step. There's step 1, step 2, step 3, or you can just go for it and not worry about breaking down that move, right? Yeah. So nice and control. Okay, nice, easy movements. Remember, take your time with it. Don't feel like you have to go fast, right? You can go slow. With balance, if you go slow, you're gonna do better. If you go too fast, you're gonna fall over. Okay, nice and controlled. We have 15 seconds. You're doing a great job. Taking your time. Right, stepping and bringing it in. 10 seconds to go. Whoop, almost tipped over. Don't tip over. 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, set that weight down. So now you're gonna do a speed knee. So we're gonna go left elbow. Actually, we'll go left hands or both hands. You're gonna have your right leg back. You're going to speed knee, bring it right in front of you, right? So kind of like what we just did, but you wanna go quick. So tap, go, tap, go, tap, go, tap, go, right? So you set the pace for this, right? So your fast is probably different than my fast, and that's okay, okay? You're just coming up and back. And remember, you don't have to use the weight on this. We're just getting the cardio and balance combining. Okay, so just tap and go. Tap and go. Keep on moving. Keep on pressing. It'll just burn a little bit. It's temporary though, right? All burning is temporary in your workout. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Then we're gonna switch legs. Okay, so make sure that left knee's bent, right? When I go back, look at my left knee, it's nice and bent. And I'm coming back. Right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Right leg staying forward, left leg's back, and in, right? Here we are. Going quick. Use that focal point. Pick a speed that you can maintain. Okay, make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Right? And keep on moving. If you need to go slower, that's okay. No one's gonna yell at you. You're working out. That's all that matters. Right? 30 seconds. Keep rocking, driving that knee forward. Right? I'm getting tired for you. Right? Talking and breathing is hard to do. 15 seconds. Driving that knee in. 15. Holding on to it. Keep breathing. Whew. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, grab one dumbbell. So we're gonna have the dumbbell in left hand, right leg's working. You're gonna press and come wide. Press and come wide. Okay? So nice and controlled. If you modify, you could just step out wide, press, come back, right? So if you're modifying, you don't have to bring that right leg up all the way, right? You can go at what you feel like you can control, right? Otherwise, keep that leg, control it as it comes down, right? Nice and controlled. Taking your time. Make sure your right leg's not just slamming to the floor, right? Don't let gravity help you. Heck no. 10 seconds, so we're gonna go 3 more. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay, right arm, left leg, ready? And go. So we press and kick. Press and kick. Press and kick. Right, remember if you're modifying, just tap. And then, and remember, both sides are different. So if one side you modify and the other you don't, that's okay too. Okay, taking your time. Breathe in with the movement. You're almost there. We got about 3 more. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. All right, so we got both dumbbells. This time we're gonna alternate our legs. So you're gonna do a step back motion with a reverse fly. So you'll start in your hip hinge. You're gonna step one leg back. You'll do a reverse fly, keep those elbows bent, squeeze your shoulder blades, come back, and you're gonna alternate. Okay, so when that leg goes back, you'll fly come back, step and fly. Go for it. So again, take your time. Step, plant that foot, do your fly, come back and in. So this isn't a do as many as possible rep. I want you to focus on that form. Focus on that front leg stabilizing your body, right? Make sure you're not using your neck on this motion because it's easy to do. Squeeze between those shoulder blades, right? You shouldn't feel in your neck, okay? Try to squeeze lower or bend those elbows more to see if it helps if your neck is hurting, okay? Keep those shoulders relaxed, right? You're just stepping and reverse flying. Step, reverse fly, okay? Take your time. You're doing a great job. We're gonna go down to the mat here in a second, right? Heck yeah, we're going to the mat. We love the mat, don't we? Nice and controlled. Woo, it's burning me up. I don't know about you. Okay, we got about 10 seconds here. Okay, keep going on your rhythm. We're gonna go one more to each side. Here's one, here's two. You're gonna relax, and we're going down to the mat. I'm gonna lower my camera a little bit. Okay, so you'll want both dumbbells. So what we're gonna start here with is a single arm row. So we're gonna go left arm. You're gonna have your right leg out straight. So on this, you have the option. If you can, as you row, you're gonna lift that leg up and back. Okay, if that feels like too much for you, just keep that right leg out and focus on the arm. Okay, so left arm, right leg. Ready? And go. So you'll row and kick. Row and kick. So make sure your head's not hanging down. Your focus is right at your dumbbells. Okay, remember, if the kick feels like too much, just row and hang tight there. Okay? Whatever you need to do to be successful with this move, that's what you need to do. Okay? You're doing a great job. We got 15 seconds. Keep on moving. 10 seconds. So left arm is still rowing. Right leg is still moving. Right, we're gonna do 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay, so now we gotta switch. So left leg is back. Right arm is rowing. You're gonna row and lift. Right? Row and lift. Okay? Taking your time. Rowing and lifting. Right? Rowing and lifting. And remember, if that lift feels like too much, don't do it. Just focus on your core and the arm, right? This is a lot of balance work today. Right? The second we go down to the floor, my sweat starts to drip down my face. So I'm working hard too. Right? I think it's a hard workout. You're allowed to think it's hard too. Okay, we got 5 seconds. So let's do 3 more. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay. So we're gonna set our weights just to the side for a second here. And we're gonna do a tricep seesaw. So you want your hands close together. Your left knee is gonna be down. Right leg is out. So as you come down into a push-up, your right leg comes up. You push up, it comes down. If you modify, scoot your hands more forward, come down to your elbows and kick, and then push up. Okay, so right leg is out. Ready? And go. So you're gonna come down, leg picks up, you come back up, right? It's just like a seesaw. Keep those elbows tucked in. If that push-up feels like too much for you, remember, scoot those hands forward, come down to your elbows, kick, push back up, right? Or maybe you just can't push up off those elbows, that's fine. Just raise and lower that leg, right? Whatever you need to do. We're almost done with this move. And you're gonna get a little bit of a break before we go to the next. Okay, so let's do 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. All right, relax. So, what we're gonna do here next, it's gonna be really, really fun. So, you are gonna have your left weight, our left hand has the weight, your right leg is gonna be out, right? Then you're gonna have your elbow by your side. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna kick back and then bend in with your right knee if you can. Kick back, bend in. Kick back, bend in. If that feels like too much for you, remember, you can have that right foot back and just focus on your kick back, okay? So you'll have the weight in. As you kick back, your right leg extends. You bend and extend. bend, extend, bend, extend. If you need that toe down, put it down, that's fine. You could even just have your leg hang out wide or out there if you want to, okay? But if you can have them coordinate together, go for it. We're gonna go 5 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. Okay, so now we gotta do our other arm, right? So right leg has that weight, or right leg, right arm. I know my arms and legs, I swear. Left leg is out straight. Okay, so we start with our right out. We're gonna bend, extend, right? Bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, right? Remember, if you want to just keep that left leg out there, you could, and just do the tricep. If you want to have your toe down, you can. It's up to you. Whatever you feel like you can coordinate to do this move. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. All right, last move we have, tricep seesaw. So this time our left leg is out. You're gonna do whatever variation you did last time. We go down, left leg kicks up, ready? And go. So you're coming down, left leg kicks up. You push up, it comes back, right? Elbows are tucked in tight. If you can do that push up, perfect. If you can't, scoot those hands forward. Go down to those elbows, push back up in, right? Or just stay down on those elbows and lift that leg up and down, okay? Whatever you need to do, this is the last thing we have today, right? So keep pushing through, keep challenging yourself. You have 10 seconds to go, right? We got 5 seconds. Yuck, 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 I think 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2, and relax. Woo-wee. I'm sweaty in my room. I better turn up the AC or something.